If you absolutely love feeding the birds in your yard, but you are just so tired of wasting money and cleaning up all those messes, then this is for you. We are about to dive into a simple but really effective strategy to pretty much eliminate birdseed waste. Let's get right into it.
Does this scene look a little too familiar? You know, you fill up your feeder on Sunday, and by Wednesday, it's just gone. It's totally empty. And you're standing there wondering, am I feeding the beautiful birds I love? Or am I just feeding an army of squirrels, mice, and weeds? It's such a common and honestly frustrating problem. 50%. Just let that number sink in for a second. This isn't some small, insignificant amount. It represents a massive amount of waste happening in backyards just like yours all over the country.
Yeah, you heard that right. On average, half of the seed that you're putting out doesn't even get eaten by the birds you're trying to attract. I mean, that adds up to hundreds of pounds of seed from just one feeder every single year just getting tossed onto the ground. It's wasteful, it's expensive, and frankly, it's not very good for your lawn either.
So, where is it all going? Well, it turns out there are a few usual suspects. First, you've got your picky birds. They just toss those cheap fillers like milo and wheat right onto the ground. Then, of course, you have the furry little seed thieves. Yep, squirrels and rodents. And finally, if your storage or feeder isn't right, you can end up with infestations and mold. It really is a battle on multiple fronts.
But don't you worry, there is absolutely a solution, and it all starts with building a solid foundation. So, step 1 is all about choosing the right inputs. That means the right seed and the right feeder. I'm telling you, getting this part right solves most of the problem before it can even start.
Okay, this chart right here, this really gets to the heart of it. Just look at that waste factor column. See? High appeal seeds like sunflower hearts have practically zero waste because the birds just love them. Safflower is another fantastic choice because, get this, most squirrels can't stand it. But now look down at that bottom row. Those cheap mixes filled with milo? They get rejected up to 50% of the time. You are literally paying to feed your lawn.
And that brings us to a really crucial point. No-shell seeds are the ultimate no-waste option. I mean, even a great seed like black oil sunflower has a major downside: the shells. They create this huge, ugly mess, they attract rodents, and they can actually kill the grass underneath the feeder. Now compare that to sunflower hearts. No shells means no mess, no cleanup, and the birds eat 100% of everything you offer them. It's a no-brainer.
Now, the seed is only half of the equation, right? Your choice of feeder is just as critical. The good designs, like tube and hopper feeders, are enclosed. They protect the seed from the weather and really cut down on spillage. On the other hand, those open tray feeders, they're basically just an invitation to scatter seed all over the place. And oversized feeders often just lead to old, moldy seeds sitting in the bottom for weeks on end. Yuck. All right, so you've picked out the right seed and you've got the right feeder. Now it is time to play defense. Step 2 is all about setting up a system to protect your investment and maintain a clean, healthy feeding station for the birds.
Look, even with the best setup in the world, a little bit of seed is gonna spill. But you can absolutely prevent that spill from turning into a weed garden. The easiest way, of course, is just to use no-waste seeds so there's nothing left to sprout. But a simple weekly rake, or even just a layer of mulch, can also make a huge, huge difference.
And now for the main event, the squirrels. I promise you, you can win this battle. The key is a 3-part system. Number 1, a tall, smooth metal pole they just can't climb. Number 2, add a baffle, that cone-shaped thing that they can't get around. And number 3, and this one is so important, a 10-foot clearance zone. These guys are acrobats, so you have to deny them any possible launching points.
Beyond just the baffle, you've got other tools in your arsenal. Like we said, squirrels really don't like safflower, so that's a great option. You can also try a little diversion tactic. Give them their own super easy-to-access feeder far away from the birds. And for other rodents, cleanliness is everything. Picking up spills and using rodent-proof storage containers are just non-negotiable.
You know, proper storage protects your seed from both insects and mold. Here's a little pro tip. When you get a new bag of seed, freeze it for 48 hours. This kills any of those pesky pantry moth eggs or larvae that might have hitched a ride home from the store. Then just transfer it to an airtight container, get it up off the ground, and keep it in a cool, dry place. Your seed will stay fresh for months.
So, you've implemented all these steps. What happens next? What's the result? Well, that brings us to step 3, the payoff. All this effort isn't just about preventing waste, it's about reaping the incredible rewards of a really well-executed strategy.
And let me tell you, the benefits are fantastic. You will literally save money. I'm talking cutting your seed costs by up to half. You'll attract more of the desirable birds you actually want to see. Your yard will be cleaner, your birds will be healthier, and you'll spend way less time on chores and a whole lot more time just enjoying the view. It's a win-win-win.
I absolutely love this final thought because it is just so true. Getting these results, it's not about some secret trick or some magic product you have to buy. It's all about having a smart, consistent strategy for how you choose, protect, and maintain your bird feeding setup.
So, let's make this real. You don't have to do everything all at once. Just start with one thing. Thinking about everything we've covered, what is the one change you're going to make this week? Are you going to switch to sunflower hearts? Maybe finally install a baffle? Or maybe just commit to raking under your feeder? Every single one of those steps adds up. Your birds and, trust me, your wallet will thank you for it.